Very good morning, everyone. I am Smita Atre, D-Life Certified Metabolic Health Consultant. I have with me Smita from Chennai to review the D-Life course review. Smita, a 50-year-old IT professional based in Chennai, holds a master's degree in computer engineering from Michigan. With a successful career in the tech industry in India, she balances her professional life with a deep love for music, especially singing, travel, and the study of Vedanta. Outside of her work, she finds joy in mentoring young children, coaching them in moral values, and cherishing the opportunity to watch them grow and thrive. Smita is married and the mother of two adult sons. On the health front, she has been managing type 2 diabetes for the past 7 years. Over time, she has explored various dietary approaches, including low calorie and vegan diets. Through though raw vegetables often caused digestive discomfort, she has also faced challenges with urticaria and kidney related health issues. Through trial and experience, she discovered that her blood sugar levels respond best to a low carbohydrate, high fat LCHF diet, which offers a sustainable balance for her metabolic needs. Currently, in the premenopausal phase, Smita continues to adapt her lifestyle with mindfulness and resilience, drawing strength from her values and passions. Welcome, Smita, to the Course Review podcast today. What an incredible and inspiring story you have. I look forward to talking to you. So, having said that, what made you study nutrition and why did you opt for the D Life Low Carb Nutrition and Metabolic Health Diploma?
Yeah, so I think in my introduction itself has the answers. So I am diabetic for the past 7 years. So initially it was getting controlled, even even if I go a little bit higher on carbohydrates. But after a while, I found that when I was monitoring my sugars, it had to be below a certain number for it to be in control. Otherwise, of course, medicines can be increased, which I didn't want, or I go on insulin. And mine was a very unique case where it wasn't type 1, but and it wasn't that long either, but my c-peptide was low and all those things. So even they were not able to find out whether I'm type 1, type 2. So that confusion, which even the doctors couldn't do, was a little what do I say, irritating for me. So I started doing my own research and I started looking up stuff. And of course, I had this urticaria, so I was doing elimination by myself, what was causing it. And I had some interesting discoveries on, it's not the usual thing which caused that. It was actually oil. If I fried, it would flare up, and a little bit maybe peanuts as well, but mostly oil and sugar. It's very weird. And also my age, so many, there were too many things, too many combinations, some permutations. I didn't know whether tiredness, the fatigue, I didn't know where what is coming from, right? Everybody says, oh, you are menopausal, it's normal for you to be tired. I said it can never be normal for you anybody to be tired, right?
Very true.
So and they didn't know, because you're diabetic, you're menopausal, I also had high creatinine. I always had a weak kidney because of a childhood disease. So everything combined, I was not getting the answers I wanted from the doctors or anyone. And then draw was not suiting me because I had stomach issues. So there was a combination of many things. So everybody would say, yeah, you're diabetic, you're menopausal, this is all normal. And I was like, oh, it can't be normal. So I started reading, and then uh, I was also reading up. Mr. Shashi's posts on social media, and that is when I spoke to him, and he was one who inspired me to sign up for the course. And I looked it up a little bit, and I thought, okay, at least let me get my answers right. I have so many questions, and I'm not getting my answers anywhere. It's very easy for people to say diabetic, it's okay, it's never curable. Menopause is you'd always be tired. You're having knee pain, it's normal in menopause. That's nothing like that can be normal. And I'm not that old that I have to have all these aches and pains. I have too many things happening in life. So I wanted to do whatever other things I'm doing. So that was my motivation. So I'm my biggest, what do I say, subject. So I joined for myself, to be honest with you. So to get my answers. So
Right, right.
Yeah, so I didn't want to depend on doctors. I wanted to make the right decision for myself. So something is not going right inside. Yeah, maybe you need some medicines to correct it initially, but the long term there has to be some sustained thing for me to move around, be active, be normal, and do what I want to do in life. So that
Right,
was my
right.
motivation, to be honest with you.
That's very honest, and that is the reason most of the people come here to find solutions to their own health problems or family members or
Yeah,
for the closed ones. And
yeah,
D-Life is something that uh, almost in all the cases gives the solution that people are looking for their health issues. So low
yeah,
carb platform that D-Life has founded has helped many, and so it is in your case as well.
yeah.
So, having completed the course, what are the things that have impressed you the most about it?
Yeah. So everything. Uh, I'll answer first in the simple way. But so I was, I am an engineer, and I was very wary to join this because I think you also an engineer, and you know that
Yes.
we probably didn't do biology after 10th standard, right? So
Mhm.
I mean, or maybe some people until 12th, but I probably dropped it at 11th itself. So I haven't done biology in a while, and this course is fully biology and everything. So I was very wary about it. To be honest, then I saw Mr. Mandar, you, and even Anup sir is an engineer. So that was one of the things which made me say, okay, if all these engineers can do it, I can also do the course, right? And I hate organic chemistry. So, and all those equations and all that. So initially, when I started the course, uh, it was there was a lot of chemical molecular bond, everything. So I was when I started it, I was a little scared. It's like, will I be able to do this? Will I be able to finish this? But like I if I have to say this in one line, this is like a Indian low carb one-on-one to masters capsule. uh, it's like literally you have D Life holding your hand and virtually and walking down that path of finishing the course. It's so structured that you don't feel it. You don't feel. After a point, I was like, yeah, I can do it because it's so structured. All the complex concepts are made so simple, and all those videos and everything. And you feel there are people who will guide you. They're not there in person, but in the course, you feel that the guidance is there. They take you with holding your hand, and from practical to theory, I mean, theory to practical, everything is there in this course. So, and a person who was very, and I'm very honest, a person who was very wary to uh, but to see if I will complete it. After a point, I was addicted to the course. So I used to actually, I finished it like a marathon at one point in time, not because I had to finish it. It was so interesting, especially hormones. I love reading about hormones and all that because I am very interested in that. So after that point, I was just addicted. The way it's set up, structured, it's just amazing. It's just amazing the way they've structured it. Simple yet all the complex concepts, theory and practical merge. It's an amazing course. So
Yeah. What you are telling is so resonating with the kind of experience even I had while I was doing the course.
yeah,
I would put it this way, engineers have always simplified life, and so the biology also is simplified because it's built by engineers.
yeah,
Probably. So
maybe.
it's very easy to understand, and the way it is structured and the way it takes you through all the concepts which are actually very complex to understand is amazing. So anybody who has, just a good background in science and loves to read science, loves to understand science can definitely learn the
Enjoy.
concepts which are taught in this course.
Yeah,
So very true and very enriching experience definitely you have had.
yeah, yeah.
So, how is the support at D Life, and what do you think about the resources which are biggest in the world that D Life course offers?
Yeah. So, of course, I spoke about the course, which is amazing by itself. And then the other thing is the forum, right? The forum, in my view, is I would call it like the DLife, Indian DLife Encyclopedia. That is the level of information that is there on that forum. Whether it is, cases or issues that people post, and then the answers which others give, the guidance, or it is the the articles which come out. I have had some interesting articles like menopause, diabetes, sugar, and all the, so I enjoy the articles as well. And of course, what do I say about the recipe? So I have a very hectic life, so I can eat the same thing every day. So my menu is pretty fixed, right? I eat the same thing every day, and it's low carb, but it's the same thing. But after seeing those recipes there, I'm also a person like me is also motivated to try out new things. It is so amazing the creativity which those recipes are there. Uh,
Yeah.
Indian recipes. So I have looked at keto in the past, and I'm a vegetarian, so I've never ventured to do that because I thought it's not possible. But the Indian recipes that are there, and the flexibility, I do want to bring this out, the flexibility which D Life gives with the ratios, right? It's not keto. It has a particular thing which is doable for Indians, the carb ratio, and all those recipes are just amazing. The recipe is, it is, that's my most favorite part of the forum. It's so creative, and it motivates even a person like me to make something different. So
You said it really well. We Indians love food. So if somebody tells us that you don't have to eat so many things for forever in your life, that is something that will
yeah,
never work in our cases. So that's
yeah,
why I think, as you said, D-Life stands out. It offers you a great flexibility, and it teaches you to compute the macros of your food so that your hormonal responses and your biology works to its best, and
amazing.
that's why the diseases and health issues that you are facing are put to remission. At the same time, that doesn't even starve you or deprive you of what you love, so you can have the food that you like and enjoy your life. I think so.
Yeah.
That's the most thriving experience that comes along your way on the D Life protocol.
Yeah, recipe is one thing, and one thing I forgot to say was what you want to, what the food it tells you what is the top 5 protein. Like Anup sir literally has the list out there saying top 5 vegetarian protein, top the best vegetables. And for me it's
Yes.
like I literally printed PDF those things and kept it on my laptop, because it's just takes all the work out of my head. I just need to go
Yeah.
and say acha chalo, let's buy these 4 5 things, and then it's done, right? So
Very true.
yeah, it's
And yeah, and since the things are so easy and simple to cook, plus they are Indian, so it suits your taste. You don't even need to employ a maid to,
no,
prepare a very elaborate meal, because cooking low carb is simply very easy and you can do it by yourself. So it offers you a flexibility. You don't have to get tied to the time at which maid will come, and
yeah, yeah,
it just gives you a lot of freedom also.
yeah.
So
It's amazing. It's
yeah.
amazing.
So now that you are legally certified through Relife, are you also handling clients?
So, like I told you earlier, I'm my biggest client, and my most complex client. So, if I mine is a journey. My personal thing is
Mm-hmm.
a journey which will take some time because of all the other complications. But
Mm-hmm.
I've helped my maid with, because she has a very simple diabetic case. So I've actually helped her plan her diet, her and her husband,
Wow.
and they eat meat, so it's easy for me to plan the LCHF for them. So they have actually brought the sugars under control. So like simple ones,
Very.
I'm confident to do it. But once I get mine under control, I think I'll be a little bit more confident to handle little complex cases. But
Mm-hmm.
simple ones, like I think I also help somebody lose weight. So I'm just taking the simple ones because this is a, for me it's a question of somebody's life. So
Yeah.
I want to take it a little slow. I don't want to tell anything wrong and feel bad later on. But like I said, once I cure myself fully, then I'm fully confident of taking a little bit more complicated case. So
Certainly. So it brings out another important point actually, that you have helped your maid and her family as well to get their blood sugar levels in normal ranges. So it gives a very important point that LCHF is not really expensive, because
you
if the maid was able to do, considering her affordability and the spending power, she was able to do low carb diet and get her uh, health parameters in normal range means that it's definitely doable by anybody. And it has also helped her save huge bills on the
Yeah.
medical expenses. So that's really great, and you are doing really great if you by doing this social service, I would say.
And she was not even 100%
Mhm.
compliant. First of all, D-Life protocol is very easy to follow because it's
Yeah,
not stringent keto. And even in
yeah.
that, she was not compliant, and she managed to reduce her medicines. And she came and said, I'm eating only one now. I was eating two tablets. And I was like, did you please check with the doctor before you reduce medicines? But then her sugar dropped drastically. And it's because this protocol is very easy. I wouldn't even call it like, keto. I don't know how expensive it is. I've never done it, but this protocol is like our regular food. So I think it's very
Mm.
easy for people. So
Yeah. So you think that the course fees that you have paid are worth everything?
for me
Mm-hmm.
personally, it was worth every penny, because
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of questions answered, and I also, like I told you, I like to help people, and I've been trying to do coaching to young children. So I want to also, this is like a healing, right? Self healing, healing the world a bit. So I also take it a little bit of that way, so I can help some people around me and maybe eventually coach. I'm not saying I won't do it, but I've started doing that, like helping people, guiding people. So I think for me personally, it's very satisfying that I'm able to help others. And if I can fix my health fully, not if I will, when I fix my health fully, I think it's, I mean, nothing like it, right? Health is wealth, and for me, it's worth every penny. I can vouch for that. So,
Yeah,
or every
very
rupee,
important point.
if I can call
Yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely. So, what would you like to tell a prospective enrollee?
I mean, like I said earlier, health is wealth. We all
Mhm.
are in an age where we are running after a lot of things, and not thinking about our health. And it's people just, we spend so much on other things. This is well worth the money. For me, it's not expensive per se. So please go ahead and enroll, and help, if not yourself, a family member, and get the knowledge. So at some point in time, you don't get sick at all. If you're not sick, don't get sick. If you're sick, cure yourself. So that's all I can say.
Definitely, definitely. So, Smita, what an incredible story that you have shared, coming from perimenopausal phase to handling so many of your own health issues and also helping people surrounding you. You are doing really great. I'm very grateful to have you on D Life Course Review podcast today, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And you will definitely be a shining star in this space. Great. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice talking to you. Bye.